But last night was fascinating because, of course, at the end of the first period, just after Edmonton scored, Colorado comes back down, scores a goal that is so tight, and Jay Woodcroft challenges it from the Oiler bench on the basis they believed it was offside, and just so fascinating how that call was, how it was made, and then how it was later explained. Can you walk us through that? Like when you see that unfold, Dave, what are you thinking right away? And, are you, because it's called a good goal right on the ice. So I'm wondering if you could walk us through what you saw from your vantage point last night, even though it wasn't technically your game.
Sure. I mean, I was sitting on the couch watching it, and from my first view of it, you see a real quick play when they show a replay. My first thing was, that's offside.
Yeah,
that's offside. And in real time, it's offside. I got to give credit to that linesman. And I'm going to say he knew what he was doing. He didn't guess. He got it right. Yeah. And that is a tough thing to get right, because before we had an offside challenge, which goes back, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
That would probably be called offside. Right? Because it just in real time with the human eye, that looks offside. Now, once they brought the offside challenge in, and they're able in high definition television to slow that play down frame by frame, that is when you get into the literal interpretation of the rule. Yeah. And all it really was, if you slow it down you can slow it down as slow as you want. You can pretend Makar was standing still. It doesn't change the application of the rule. Makar's teammate was in an offside position. Makar was in an onside position. He propelled the puck across the blue line, did not touch it once it crossed the blue line until his teammate was tagged up. Yeah. So that people are getting caught up in the whole possession versus control. Yeah. I can ice the puck, and I'm still in possession of that puck until the icing is completed. I was the last guy to touch it, but I'm not in control of that puck. Yeah. Makar basically dumps the puck in, but he only dumps it in an inch. Yeah. And it happens so fast in a nanosecond that in that time when that puck crosses the line to when he touches it, in theory, it's a delayed offside of a millisecond.
Yeah.
And he's in possession of the puck, but he's not in control of it for the purpose of that rule. He's not touching the puck. And that's what people, even when I explained to them over and over and over, they just refuse to believe it, because what they saw live is there's nothing changed in their mind that was offside. Mm-hmm. But when you break it down frame by frame, he never touched the puck in an offside position until his teammate tagged up.
My guess is Avalanche fans are right on board with that description. That
totally.
Maybe it's the Oiler fans who don't buy that at all. But
it's funny, the amount of fans that were tweeting at me going, "Hey, I have no dog in this race." Yeah. But you're still wrong. And that's a terrible call. And you're just protecting your buddies. And I can't win. I don't expect to win. The people that have an open mind will accept my explanation, and others will just go around with their head in the sand and refuse to accept it. But that's what hockey's all about, passion and fandom.
It's a really hard one, because at first glance, it's clearly offsides. I mean, the puck is supposed to go into the zone before the player. That's what your mind is telling you. That's what we've seen repeatedly. And it was really just a confined area tag up, essentially. It's just, We're not used to that. A tag up happens deep in the zone. It took me a solid 20 minutes to understand what was going on, man.
Yep.
And I think I have a decent grasp of the rules. I needed it broken down. I needed help to understand that one, but it was correct.